Germany tells Serbia, "You have to choose between EU and Russia."
Here's a summary of the article.
Berlin, November 1st. Serbia must decide whether it wants to join the European Union or enter into a partnership with Russia, Germany told Belgrade on Tuesday, 2 days before 6 Western Balkan countries are scheduled to discuss closer cooperation in Berlin. The need for a decision is coming to a head in view of geopolitical developments, a German government representative said in reference to Russia's war in Ukraine. Serbia, which was bombed by NATO 2 decades ago but now seeks to join the European Union, has long struggled to balance historically close ties with Russia against aspirations for economic and political integration with the West. An agreement between Serbia and Russia on enhanced cooperation had been met with surprise and disappointment, and was a poor fit with expectations that EU accession candidates should also adopt EU sanctions against Russia, the representative said. Serbia, an accession candidate since 2012, decided in September to hold regular foreign policy consultations on bilateral and multilateral activities with Russia. If he decided to lead his country in the direction of the European Union, he had the German government's support. Should he decide to go the other way, this will have consequences in reverse.
This post received a score of 17,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Armenia apparently even offered him their CSTO spot. Trust me. Brew. Russia is good for it.
LMAO bro, fuck Russia and fuck CSTO. As an Armenian, this was too funny lol.
Perhaps the solution is to create an EU superstate and so therefore Armenia can get into NATO, because technically it's not Armenia joining NATO, which Turkey would block, but joining a country that is already in NATO. Then all other countries leave EU superstate and Armenia is in NATO and keeps its independence as it is the sole member of the EU superstate. This idea is 100% doable and has no flaws. And #X200B. Oops, my non-credibility was just leaking.
Like Luxembourg and Armenia becoming one country for 15 days before dissolving the Union, but Armenia stays in the EU. Technically, Finland and/or Sweden could do this with Norway, Denmark, or Estonia due to historically having a connection to those respective lands. Edit. You know what? Give Estonia or Poland a fat sack of cash and have them, Ukraine, and Armenia all become part of a greater union. I've previously joked about making the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth great again, but stuff it. Have those three countries become part of a disjointed union of lands for like a month or so and then let the union dissolve peacefully. Ukraine and Armenia join NATO de facto because of the prior union. Estonia and Poland have the claim of, we were part of the same country once, to even begin the merger, and Russia can suck on gravel because, we were part of the same country once, was their reason for trying to conquer Ukraine in the first place.
Doesn't it automatically trigger Article 5 though?
I still think Article 5 would have to be voted on by all states anyway. It's not like a light switch, but man would I love to see Poland moving in to help Ukraine. Russia would be Deniso.
Cake or death? I'll have cake please.
We're all out of cake.
We didn't expect such a rush.
So my choice is, or death. Well, I have the chicken then, please.
Thank you for flying Church of England Airlines. Cake or death?
This is not some abrupt diplomatic? Pick sides? Knee-jerk reaction. Serbia has been playing the fence for quite a while.
Somehow, they got it into their heads that they can ally with Russia and China, taking loans from China and buying arms and energy from Russia while having the EU foot the bill. They thought it was a brilliant idea and that no one would even notice what they were trying to pull.
Probably would have worked if Putin didn't invade Ukraine. They would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those pesky Ukrainians fighting back and all that.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.